content into your home. Now, one of the best ways to do that is through a streaming device called Roku. Now, Roku is really amazing because when you buy the Roku tonight, it opens you up to all kinds of fantastic entertainment. One of those great things is a Roku app for QVC, which is free, and will allow you not only to watch QVC on demand, but also watch QVC live. And in this pack up tonight, which is a launch and currently only available on QVC for a few more days, is a Roku streaming stick 4K with voice remote, wired earbuds, and an included voucher. Now, we've got a Black Friday sale price of $69.99. Imagine being able to, through the magic of your internet, bringing in all of this great content into your home, into your television, anytime you want to watch it. Now, $89 is what you would ordinarily pay for a pack-up like this. Tonight, we're going to save you a little over $19, and we're going to have it before retail. So when you buy it on QVC tonight, you're going to be one of the first to receive it. Let's bring in Brett Hamilton, who is here to tell us all about why this makes such a big difference and why it's going to really be a game changer when it comes to great content you're watching for you and your family. Brett, good to have you back.
Hey, David. Hello, everybody. Happy holidays and all that good stuff. Yeah, we have a world premiere tonight, so to speak, a launch. Nobody can get it, or you can't get it anywhere else other than here. And some big changes. First of all, you've got a remote that is now rechargeable. That's a big deal because if you own a Roku, you know that it eats batteries. You don't have to worry about that anymore. It's also got voice activation inside here, just like the other Alexa devices and stuff like that. You really don't need the remote anymore. I'll show you that in a second, David. But also the ability to be able to watch content in 4K, whether you have a 4K TV now or you don't. Eventually you will, so everything's going to look better. But for me, the Roku is all about what I can watch. And for many of you, you watch the award shows and the Emmys and stuff like that, and you go, I don't get that show on NBC, and I don't get that show on CBS. Well, there's 500,000 different choices that Roku will allow you to see, and more than 40,000 of them are absolutely free. So, you know, in 10 minutes, how do you cover all this? Well, I want to start by kind of bragging about how cool it is to no longer need to be able to hold the remote, because I can put this aside and say, hey, Roku, open QVC. So now, much like a Alexa Echo, right, or Echo and the Alexa world, I opened this up, and as David mentioned before, you can now watch not only QVC, you can watch QVC2, you can watch HSN, you can go through all this content, but for the price you're paying tonight, you could use this just as a QVC television to catch up on the shows that maybe you have missed. So if you didn't see In the Kitchen with David last night, or you missed it on Sunday, you didn't miss last night and you didn't miss Sunday because you roll down here and look at that. There's David, there's David, there's David. And all of these shows are now on demand so that you don't have to set a DVR and you don't need to have cable. So if you only have cable on one TV, but you want a QVC TV, or you want a TV for the kids, in fact, watch this. Alexa, or not Alexa, watch this. Hey, Roku, show me programming for the kids. Look at this. Now, this could be the television in the basement that you dedicate to just the kids. And you go, wait a second, then I got to get the cable box and I got to pay $10, $12, $15 a month. There is no fee to use a Roku. You don't have to spend money unless, of course, you want to go and get Netflix or Hulu or Disney Plus or whatever. But for those of you going, well, that's cool and everything like that, but is there free in here? And yeah, there's free, and there's a lot of free. And I mentioned it, David, more than 40,000 different choices. And all of that lives inside two different places. Lives inside the Roku channel and also lives inside Featured Free. So look at this. We scroll down through here, and you can also watch live TV. So now we got another layer to this. For those of you going, man, I wish I had a cable guide. I have a cable guide. Oh, man. So now there's more than 100 channels of free cable TV that Roku has secured the rights to and allows you to watch David anytime you want using this, or not using it at all, because you can now ask for your favorite shows simply by using your Roku remote.
Now, Brett, let's also be clear. All you need is high-speed internet to make this work. Is that correct?
That's it. You need internet and you need a television, obviously, because the stick itself looks about the size of a thumb drive. You plug that into an HDMI port. That's where you plug in cable. That's where you would plug in a gaming system, any of those other devices. And then it comes to life on the screen. And you can see what it is right here. It's the 4K. It's a streaming stick, but it's a plus. It's better Wi-Fi connectivity than ever before. And it's the best remote they've ever created. So now the ability to be able to not only start up faster, but when you get a 4K TV, it will look better, it will sound better. And because of this stronger Wi-Fi signal, you don't have to worry about putting the TV or the stick right next to where the internet comes into your home. It's a rechargeable battery. You can now ask the device to find your favorite shows simply by saying, "Hey, Roku." And then it'll also find the remote for you if you lose it, and also give you something very, very cool, David. It's something called private listening. I'll show you that in a second, but you've also got access to more than 30 Roku originals that are already winning awards like the Emmys. It's powerful, as you can see, it's portable, it's rechargeable. So now you can take your shows anywhere you want. So we give you tonight something that you don't get when you buy it at retail. And listen, it's not that big of a deal. We all have earbuds and stuff like that. But if you're laying next to your husband, your wife, your spouse, and they go to sleep and you want to watch your favorite show, instead of kind of turning the TV up or kind of turning the TV down, check this out. Pop a button each ear, use the remote as essentially a transmitter, right? Isn't that cool? So now I can listen and I can turn the volume up as loud as I want in my ears without disturbing the person that's trying to fall asleep next to me.
There's so much content that's available to you if you've got this little stick, right? All you need is a television, which you probably already have. All you also need is high-speed internet, which you likely already have. And then you need this stick, which you're going to buy tonight for $69.99 that comes along with the remote and all the other goodies that we include. The most important thing here is that once you get this connected, most of this content, unless you subscribe to one of the streaming services, most of this content is free.
Yeah, 40,000 free channels or shows or movies or whatever it might be. And the cool part about it, David, is, and I mentioned this earlier, if you have traditional cable TV, you know, the old adage, I've got 1,000 channels and there's nothing on. Yeah, you got those channels, you pay for all those channels. Here, you go a la carte. You build your own, essentially your own cable network. So you see from my home screen here, and this looks the way that I want it to look. You guys have the ability to do what you want with it. So you can go through here and you can change the way that it looks. So if I want to move this channel, and I know this is minor, but I think it's cool because now I can customize where everything is on my screen. And if you want to do a yoga class, or you're like, oh, no, wait a minute, I need my home shopping and I need QVC and HSN to be up at the top, you customize the way that it looks. And then everything that's here is kind of at your fingertips, not only with the remote control itself, but with your voice. So you can go home at any given time. Listen, Halloween's coming up. So, hey, Roku, show me something scary for Halloween. There you go.
Oh. Yeah, I can't do the spooky ones. No, not the gory ones. I need fun spooky.
All right, well, fun spooky and scary and hey, whatever. Listen, there's fun spooky in here, and then there's scary, bloody scary, whatever it might be. But I mentioned everything from the stuff that the husband and wife and the parents are going to watch, all the way down to the little ones without cable TV. And I can't stress this enough. There's no fee to use your Roku, unless, like David said, if you're going to subscribe to Netflix or Hulu or whatever. But I'm sure all those companies won't appreciate this, but I encourage you to get this home, and please don't spend any money, at least initially. Go ahead, get Netflix if you want down the road, but try all the free content.
And if you already have those other accounts, you can just simply plug them in here, and then you can watch them through your Roku. It really is an amazing buy. And right now, QVC is the only place that has this bundle, and I would encourage you to pick it up. We've now taken orders for over 400 are gone. Very, very exciting for you. And Brett, it's always a pleasure to have you back. Thanks for being here, buddy.
Thanks. See you soon, everybody. Be safe.
All right. Let's check in with Allie, who's got a